Hi and welcome back everyone, I'm Stuart. I am a practicing psychotherapist from the UK. Today we have Juice Wrld Dark Place. You don't want to hear any more of this, let's just get straight into the track. Well, this sounds different.
Lost in the dark place, lost in the dark place, lost in the dark place, lost in the...
This has a completely different feel to anything I've heard from Juice Wrld before, I think. This is really stripped back and it feels like Juice is letting us know exactly how he is feeling here. Lost. Oh, this is full of pain. Why is this playing?
Dark place, lost in the dark place, trapped in the cross space of my mind. I get lost and I wake up in a coffin. They tell me they care, they're just in love with the music, so they'll never know about the pain I go through.
They tell me they care, but they're just in love with the music, so they'll never know about the pain that I go through. You know, that stands out to me straight away. And I think I've mentioned this before in one of his songs where there's a question about who really cares about Juice Wrld? You know, who really cares about Jared as a person? Or who is in it just for the music and the fame and the money that comes with that? In fact, as I say that, I realise that I've just focused on the people in his immediate circle. You know, where are the fans in this? Maybe he could mean here people who just like the music but don't really listen to the underlying messages. Or they like the music and want him to keep putting that out without thinking about the strain it might be putting him under. Oh.
So they'll never know about the pain I go through. It's like a chain of reactions, all these demon attacks from all the drugs that I'm taking, to the women distracting me from being myself. It's like I'm losing my traction, 'cause death on the lips, I have a fatal attraction. This is my heart, watch as my problems inspire.
So he said there, all these demons attack from all the drugs that I'm taking, to the women distracting me from being myself. It's like I'm losing my traction. We've heard this before, haven't we? This reference to demons. So he named some of these demons as the drugs and the women. And earlier he made reference to people who tell him they care, but they really actually don't. He is surrounded by those demons probably all of the time. And because of that, he doesn't feel like he can be himself, and he loses his flow, he loses his momentum. And then he said, kiss death on the lips, I have a fatal attraction. This is my heart, watch as my problems inspire me. You know, that hits hard, doesn't it? Right now. If he didn't have the problems he did, would he make the same music? The music that makes him so popular, that people connect with. He wouldn't be making that without the experiences he has had. You know, if you could ask him, Jared, I could take away your pain, but you wouldn't make the same music. What do you think his answer would be? Genuine question, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of artists go through something similar.
This is my heart, watch as my problems inspire me, tear me apart, won't let the demons take over me. They took it too far, now I need some surgery, I'm falling apart. It's like I'm lost in emotions. Use this song as a rope to wrap around the commotion. Tie the knot at my throat. I look at death as an ocean. I don't want anymore, but it's too late to reverse it as I fall on the floor.
I've got to touch on that. I'm sorry, I know people don't like it when I stop it all the time. But this. Oh, it must be in between. But use this song as a rope to wrap around the commotion, tie the note at my throat. I look at death as an ocean. I don't want it no more. But it's too late to reverse it as I fall on the floor. And I wonder if this is connected with what I was saying earlier about Juice's pain being so tied in with his music. His pain, his demons, the commotion, as he says, he puts it into his songs and his music. And that is like the rope tied around his neck. He knows it's going to be the end of him eventually. We've heard this many times, but usually it's in relation to the drugs. This is the first time I've heard him speak about the connection between that and his ability to make the music and how close those two things are linked. But he doesn't want it to be the end of him, but he says it's too late to reverse it now. He's all tied up in it now, and he doesn't see any way out of that. Oh, that's so... He just sounds so hopeless in this, doesn't he? Like resigned to the fact that he can't get out of it. And sometimes in these tracks, he has quite a similar message, but it's like more upbeat. And this is just the way it's recorded, the way it's stripped back.
I don't want anymore, but it's too late to reverse it as I fall on the floor. Lost in the dark place, lost in the dark place. Demons inspire me.
That last bit, demons inspire me. Again, that's what I was saying. It's the pain that gives him the music, the pain that inspires him. But he needs that pain in order to be inspired, or so he thinks in a way. That is so tough on anyone. It feels so unfair, doesn't it? It feels like such a burden to have to carry, especially when you're connecting with other people. This was such a different experience for me. This felt so much more connected to the real Jared, to the real vulnerability there. Thank you for sharing this one with me. Great recommendation. I don't think I have much more to say about this. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.